Hi everybody, welcome to Children's Literature, EDU 291. My name is Georgia Utsi and I am going to be your instructor for the next 16 weeks. I am very excited to be your instructor and walk along this journey with you. Many of you are education majors, and so I know that you are excited to dive in and learn all you can about how you can use literature to enhance learning. Some of you may not be exactly education majors, and that's okay. We are so excited that you're here. I've been teaching EDU 291 for many semesters, and it's one of my very favorite courses. So I'm very excited that you're here, and I am just going to walk you through just our general format of the course. So you can expect to have a video posted, at least one for every module. Our course is set up to have typically 2 weeks in one module. I believe there's one module where it's 3 weeks. I may post an additional video here and there, but typically I'll post one video per module to kind of walk you through. And if we need more, then I will assume so as necessary. Okay, so you're here, you're new, we're about ready to start our course. So let's find out what we need to know to be successful in this class. First of all, this is a 16-week format, and our course description is followed. One of the main things to be aware of here is that you really should plan for about 9 hours of weekly reading and coursework. This course is very heavy on reading and very heavy on being able to share what you've read with the course. So do plan to do the reading. It will only enhance your learning and enhance every aspect of this course and make it a very valuable experience. So the first thing that I recommend doing always is clicking over here on modules to get started. This week, the first thing you want to do is week 1 online, welcome to class and get started. And you can see here that on these getting started tabs, you will have the course syllabus, which is going to walk you through everything that you would possibly need to know. So I will not read the course syllabus to you, no need for that, but please make sure you review the syllabus in detail and that you become familiar with all the policies, all the materials that are needed. The most important thing to point out is that we do have 4 literature studies in this class. It is required that you will have a copy of these 4 books here because of Winn-Dixie, The Hunger Games, The Boy in the Striped Pajamas, and The Invention of Hugo Cabret. These are required, but they certainly do not have to be purchased. You are absolutely encouraged to check them out at the library. I also accept e-readers, so if you have a Kindle or an e-reader type book, I will accept that, and I will walk you through in future screencasts on what I will accept in terms of the e-reader. So if you have an e-reader and you want to rent them that way or purchase them that way, that's fine. The course does not have a required textbook. All required readings are embedded within the course. You are required to have a Google account because we do use a lot of Google documents such as Google Docs, Google Slides, and Google Forms. So you'll definitely need to make sure that your Google account is set up. I definitely recommend having a library card. You are welcome to go down to main campus at MCC and use their library. They have an amazing children's section that is absolutely there for your use. The librarians are all very familiar with our course and will be happy to help you in any way they can. But the public libraries are fantastic also. So if you have a public library nearby your house or nearby your work, certainly become familiar with the children's section in that library. You'll be wanting to be very familiar because we do make frequent trips to the library. You are required to have a camera because I want to make sure that you have checked out these books every week and that you are reading them in your hand. So it is required that you take a photograph of the current book that you are reading in terms of the reading commentaries. So reading commentaries are our weekly discussion boards. You are required to read 2 books per commentary and submit a photograph of your book in hand. A picture of a book from the internet is not accepted. It has to be an actual photo of you having the book in hand, or the book being in your possession. So that is why the camera is necessary. Other than that, please go ahead and read through. We've got grading policies, late work, attendance policies, and so forth. Please become familiar with all of that. If you have any questions, certainly email me. I am very available to assist you in any way that I can. The next thing you want to check out is the assignment checklist. I have our modules locked until about a week and a half before they open. So you can see our modules are just the week 1 and module 1 are open, and then in about a week or two, module 2 will open. But the assignment checklist is here, and these are all the assignments that we have throughout our entire course. It lets you know the due date of these assignments, what module they are in, and how they are submitted. If it's a regular Canvas submission, you just have an X here. If it's a submission in a different format, I'll otherwise note it. So we have this week in getting started, one of your assignments is to email me through your Canvas email. So that's submitted through email, and there's no Canvas submission. Same with our introduction activities and the our student information form and the program survey. Those are both Google forms. So you'll submit the Google form, and then there will be not any submission to Canvas. Now, the reason I note that is because you might have a big blinking note on your to-do list saying that you have not submitted these things. That is because you submitted them online through Google form or through email. Please understand that it will show that you haven't submitted that until I've graded it. If you know you submitted it, you can be rest assured that it got to me. If you're worried, you can always send me an email and say, can you double check? But if you did submit the form or you did submit the email, just be aware that it did go through. So please download a copy of this assignment checklist, or just refer to it, just so you can kind of help with your time management purposes. I know we were all very busy with multiple courses, as well as outside things such as work and families and things. So this kind of helps you just keep track of what is coming when. Okay. So getting started for the week, once you've kind of gone through all of these things, this is what's due for week 1. Week 1, you'll want to get your introduction discussion forum in. This is where you're just going to post a little hi, hello about yourself, give us your educational background, what your interests are, what your favorite children's book or memory is related to literature, and anything else you want to say about yourself. We'd love to get to know you here. You are required to make this initial post by this Thursday, and then you are also required to post to your peers. Please respond to 2 peers in this discussion board or by Sunday night. There is not a reminder in Canvas to make your peer response posts because that's actually more confusing for students a lot of times. So I don't have an additional assignment reminder, but just get into the habit of knowing that even as we go forward through the course, we'll always have a reading commentary or a discussion due on Thursday, and it's required to respond to 2 peers by Sunday night. So that goes with our discussion for introductions as well. Okay. The next thing you'll want to do is include a picture of your Canvas profile. If you guys are veteran MCC students, you already have a Canvas profile picture, that's fine. I'll give you credit. If you don't have a current or picture of yourself in your profile, please add that, and I will give you credit for that as well. I just want to see who you are because I don't have a chance to meet you face to face. Also, you need to submit your student information form. This is a Google form, and it's pretty lengthy. I ask you a lot of information, and that is just so I can get to know you. It's not so I can track you down anywhere. This is one of those examples where it will not show up as graded, or excuse me, it will not show up as complete in your Canvas to-do list until it's been graded. So just don't worry about it. If you submit it, you know that you have completed it. Just go through the Google form. and give me all the important information. This kind of just lets me know if I ever had to get a hold of you or ever had to email you through something other than your Maricopa email or call you, I could do so. And it just kind of gives me some information on who you are. If for some reason you are not comfortable with adding the information to any of these questions, you can just put not comfortable with adding this information and I will understand. But I do really request that you give me your cell phone number at least because sometimes I need to get a hold of you, and if you're not responding to my emails, it might be very vital that I find you, and it's important that I have your cell number. So anything else, I don't think these questions are a problem. I've never had a student complain, but I'm just saying if there's a problem, that's fine. Just say I'm not comfortable answering. So please get that submitted by Thursday as well. As you go down here, there is a welcome email. I'm asking you to please use the Canvas email tool as your primary method of communicating with me. So please, what I would like for you to do is respond to the email that you have sent from me. As soon as the course opened, I sent a welcome email, and I just ask that you respond to that email, just answering the questions that I asked and giving me any other information you would like. I will respond to that email within 28 to 48 hours, and you will use that response from me as confirmation that it was received. The next assignment for getting started is Canvas 101. It's a little tutorial on how to use Canvas because some of you have never used Canvas before or maybe are not familiar with online courses. So this is just an easy 10 points. At the finish of Canvas 101, a little certificate of completion will pop on your screen. If you could take a picture of that with your phone or a screenshot with your computer and then submit that picture to me, that will serve as your notice of completion. We have a syllabus quiz that is due on Sunday. Please make sure that you have reviewed the syllabus completely and then take the quiz, and that will serve as your confirmation that I know that you have read the syllabus. And then there is an early childhood program survey. I know a lot of you have multiple classes with Professor Ganesh or Beth Alson or Ton Hypley or any of the other instructors. If you have already completed the program survey through one of those instructors, and I believe that we all require you to complete it, you can just say completed it, and just put a little note that you completed it with another instructor. Or when you do your program survey, put all the instructors you're completing the assignment for. So if it's Ganesh, Hypley, and Yutzi, just put all three of our names and you've just knocked out all three assignments in one shot. And we'll see that. Okay, so that's everything that's due this week for getting started. Please make sure that you get everything in on the required due dates. It's very important that I have these submissions so I know that you are participating in the class. I am going to post another video actually for Module 1 because I want to give us time to really explain how we go through our modules because it will set you up for success. So this was our Getting Started module, everybody. I am so happy you're in this course. I'm really looking forward to being your instructor and watching you grow over the next 16 weeks. If ever you have any questions or concerns, always email me through Canvas. I am here to help you, and I'm here to assist and support. It is my primary goal to be support to you. The one thing I didn't point out is the fact that I do include my personal phone number here on the syllabus. This really is for emergency use if you really need to get a hold of me and your computer's down or something like that. So please try to always go through Canvas to get a hold of me, but know that I do have my cell phone here just in case, and I will accept, of course, text messages or calls if needed. I just ask that you use appropriate business hours between 9 and 7. Okay, everybody, I look forward to meeting you all in your emails and on the discussion board. I'm so excited that you're in this class, and we are going to have a lot of fun. Again, I'll post another announcement to go through Module 1, and I hope to see you all very, very soon. Have an excellent day. Bye, everyone.